Time to end this! All's well that ends well. Bring it on! You're toast!
Ow!
Slam it! Yes! Let's do this. Eat this!
Ow!
You're done! Yes! Let's do this. Ha!
Holy light!
Whoa! I'll end this. Let's keep moving.
See what I can do!
You're done!
Holy light!
Slam it!
That was close.
Passcode. Date. Passcode. Date. There's some sort of lever in here. Nothing happened. I know it does something, but I can't remember what. There's some sort of lever in here. Nothing happened. I know it does something, but I can't remember what. There's some sort of lever in here. October 8th, October 14th. Eggs.
Look over there. I can see the forest.
Forest?
That forest over there. Can't you see it? I used to live there a long time ago. Oh, there's a place in the forest where we can earn as much money as we want. It's not the kind of money they take in town, though.
So, it's not really money then?
Owen says it's not the money itself that has value, but the emotion behind it. So it's good enough for fortune-telling.
What is it? Magical money? I don't think I get it, but if he'll accept it, then we may as well go get some. That's a new one.
Holy light!
Missed me. Let's keep moving. Let's kick some butt.
Come on, Magic!
I'll end this. You're toast.
Holy light!
Yes! Here I come. You're done.
Holy light!
Still with me?
I owe you one. Holy light!
You're toast.
Big win, right? It's almost like I never left. Still smells the same, too. Owen found me in this forest and took me in. We've been together ever since.
I see. Must have been a hard childhood.
No, I was happy. Every day was peaceful. But when I was little, I got carried away with my magic and did some harm. Owen was afraid it'd happen again. He thought a lot about how I could learn to control my magic better.
Magic, huh?
These days, I'm much more confident at using magic to heal people and such. Owen taught me everything I know.
I'd like to see how hard you'd hit with some powerful offensive magic, though.
I don't know about that. I'm a bit scared to use it.
Oh, man.
What's that thing?
You're toast.
Holy light!
You're done.
Nice!
That's a new one. Slam it!
Holy light!
You're done!
Come on, Magic!
All's well that ends well.
What's that thing? Come on, Magic!
All's well that ends well. Let's kick some butt.
Yeah! Big win, right? Whoa! Make it stop!
Slam it!
Come on, Magic!
Let's keep moving. Yeah, this is where I collapsed. And then you came along.
Yes. This is where we met. But why were you lying here? Were you attacked by monsters? Oh, I forgot. You don't remember.
It wasn't monsters. It was poison from those flowers. Right. It couldn't have been monsters. Because the monsters were... Aha! Somehow, I know this thing.
Did you remember something?
Yeah, what was it? Dimension. It's a dimension machine. We could have been using it all along. Why couldn't I remember? Anyway, this device can warp monsters away to another dimension. It works like my warp device in principle, but in a different way. It opens a portal around an enemy, and then...
Leo? Slow down.
Oh, sorry. I finally remembered something and got carried away.
Let me get this straight. This machine locks monsters away? Meaning we won't have to fight them?
Exactly. Until we want to, that is. Then, we can fight them all at once.
Wow, that sounds convenient.
Let's see if it works.
What was that just now?
It means the dimension machine works. If we bump into any monsters we've already fought, it seals them away for us.
Great! Now we won't have to fight so much.
Well, there's a catch. We can only seal away so many monsters at once. Around 30 or so, I think. Once we go past that, the dimension will overflow. Then we have to fight all the monsters at once.
Really? So it's convenient, but also a little dangerous.
We'll have to purge the dimension every now and then so it doesn't fill up. Let's try that by battling those monsters we just sealed away. Let's do this. Slam it! You're done!
Let's keep it up! We really have to face all of them at once, huh?
Yeah, so it's a good idea to heal up beforehand.
Owen Stump. He always used to sit right here.
A few years ago,
There you are, Owen. I've been looking for you.
Kina, I have something to tell you.
What is it?
I think we should move into town.
Into town? What if I hurt someone with my magic?
You've grown considerably, Kina. I think you can control it well enough. Besides, I think you could use a different kind of education.
A different kind of education?
Right. You must understand human beings.
You're a human being, Owen. That's all I need to understand.
Kina, you cannot live with me forever. You must get to know more people in order to better understand them. That name I gave you, Kina, it's an old Vibran word meaning destiny. I've told you that before, haven't I?
Kina means destiny. But I don't know what my destiny is.
Destiny is something one must find on their own. That time has come for you.
Hey, can we sit and rest for a little?
Sure, why not?
Scent of the forest. A single ray of sun beamed through the tree leaves, illuminating a lone tree stump. Kina quietly approached it as Leo stood nearby, watching. Kina remained silent, taking comfort in the quiet and stillness. Then, As if to touch the sunlight shining through the foliage, she reached out her hand.
It's warm.
Kina murmured. She stood below the light, looked up, closed her eyes, and took a deep breath. The smell of the forest and the sun's rays tickled Kina's nostrils and filled her lungs. A gentle wind blew past the two of them.
This is my favorite place. It's really special to me.
Kina spoke in a satisfied tone as she smiled at Leo.
Owen and I would walk in this forest all the time. Whenever we came here, he would sit there to rest. He told me lots of stories.
Kina looked over at the tree stump. She gazed at it with a loving expression. To Leo, it seemed as though Owen were sitting right there.
What kind of stories did he tell you?
Leo asked her.
About humans and about the world.
Kina replied as she sat on the tree stump. The view from the stump was the view Owen always saw. Inside Kina's memories, her days with Owen began to re-emerge.
When I was little, Owen was everything to me. He was the only other human I knew. And this forest was my whole world. But Owen taught me that the world is greater than this forest. That there are more worlds out there besides this one. That there are more people, and that they are all connected.
So he was some kind of teacher.
Kina smiled at Leo's words.
Yes, he was my teacher.
Kina suddenly went quiet, staring off into the forest.
What are humans?
She had asked this question frequently as a child. Owen, the only other human Kina knew, was an elderly man, quite different from a young girl. To her, Owen seemed like a whole different species. To keep young Kina's powers under control, Owen lived in the forest with her and taught her how to survive. But Owen was worried there was one thing Kina could not grasp: human beings. Owen decided to move into town so Kina could learn about humans. The fortune-telling business was useful for teaching Kina about this subject. His clients came from all walks of life: old, young, rich, poor. Just by listening to their stories, Kina began to grasp the complexity of their feelings, their ambivalent natures, and their various emotions. As a fortune teller, Owen listened to any and all concerns and gave his clients simple advice. His words were always kind, and his heart was always open. He supported his clients, consoling those who cried and motivating those who were afraid. Their tension would melt away just by talking to him. They would come into the shop with dark, heavy expressions and leave looking brighter without fail.
Hey, Owen. Why do people think so much of others? Why do they go through so much trouble for other people? They fall in love, fight over business, and even quarrel with their own families. They hide things from the people they love. They get jealous of their friends and even betray them. Why can't everyone get along like we do?
Owen responded with a smile to Kina's honest inquiry.
Because love, hate, and everything in between are all part of human nature.
What are humans?
Kina eventually turned her constant question inwards, towards herself. Her question grew into a bigger question.
What am I?